telling me he was behind, which I was trying to understand, you know. And then Duratio hit, and he got all sorts of work, and he kind of blew me off. So I said, well, I'll see you later.
It sucks when you can't find good help.
Then this other guy came out and bidded, and just to repair like fucking 9 boards, he wanted to charge me like $2,100 just for the siding, and I told him to go fuck himself. And so now this last guy that Chris works with, we were just asking people, does anybody know? Because I mean, I could hire a big time company and pay a huge amount, you know. I just wanted to get a local guy that does good work and pay an honest, you know, fair wage. Because all these big companies they don't want to do small projects, and if they do, they charge you a shit pile of money. So this guy, Chris works with his wife. He comes over, gives me a really good bid. This guy seems
All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals hockey. Early Sunday morning here as the JV team has entered the ice. Running just a little late. Referees, tough time getting here on time. Rob Paulson and I here getting ready to bring you the second game of the weekend for the JV team. And the JV team comes out here last night. Seems like we were just here, Rob.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is anybody on? Is anybody up this morning?
Looks like we got a few on.
All right, well, get your coffee loaded up and your breakfast started, and I guess we'll try to give you the game today.
Yesterday, 3 goals scored by the Capitals, 2 in the first period and 1 in the third. Landon Van Erm with the goal. Gage Campbell with the second goal, and Ben Meeline with the third goal. The assists in those games were Campbell, Leaf, Van Erem, and Logston. So good game for Landon last night. That's the wrong screen there, Rob.
Yeah, and Tony, I just kind of impressed a little bit with the JV yesterday. You know, not only goals scored, a 3-0 game, but also just the defense I saw him playing and not letting guys in on the goaltender, and if there was a shot on Wadden yesterday, they seemed to be able to take care of that, after that first shot of clearing the puck, and just doing a really good job on defense. So all in all, pretty good effort by that JV squad last night.
Most definitely. Capitals JV team stays undefeated. Meeline with 3 goals. Stanbro's 3 assists on the season. Meeline with 5 points on the season. Vincent Leaf leads the penalty minutes. I think he took a 5-minute major yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's up there. Brian Noga with 1 power play goal, and Jack Wadden with 2 wins. And then we'll get you the starters here as soon as we see them. Should be a good game. Hopefully both teams got a little sleep. I don't know if it's worse for the home team or the away team to these early games, as we got some players that come from far away. I had to get up a little bit earlier than the rest of them, but everybody made it on time.
Well, it looks like they're wearing the same jersey they did last night too, so maybe they're a little bit more uncomfortable if that jersey was sitting in a bag or hanging up in the hotel room, not quite as dry.
Right. Yeah, the players were able to leave their equipment in the locker room last night, as we did a deep clean after everybody left.
Yeah, what it's kind of started out as, oh boy, this is going to be a lot of work, is just everyday thing now, it seems. Everybody's doing all the cleaning every single day and making sure we're keeping everybody safe. And, I think Tony will kind of hopefully learn something a little about, at least I have, I know, during all this pandemic thing is, maybe we didn't take care of germs and everything else like we probably should have before, and I think we've really learned that, and hopefully by wearing masks through all this, that maybe the regular flu won't be as bad this year.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. We sure hope so, and I got my flu shot. I don't know if it works or not, and depends who you ask, but it makes me feel better. And
well, I think there's been a couple instances over the years, even with the Capitals here, where we're playing during the flu season, and sometimes if that hits your locker room, it can pretty much decimate your team for a game or two.
Oh yeah, we played the same Cedar Rapids team last year as the season before. We took 8 varsity players to CR to play. We were that short on kids with the flu that year, and as most everybody knows, that COVID hit our team, our very first road trip, and it didn't take long to get us shut down. So it's bound to determine to happen that either us or somebody else will get shut down. And working for the Buccaneers, their schedule's always changing. They were supposed to play somebody on Friday, and that team got sick. I think they were supposed to play Lincoln, and Friday morning they switched it and they played Sioux City. So it sucks for the guys trying to schedule these games, but that's what's going to happen. I mean, if two teams are scheduled to play each other and they can't play, and then you look for whoever they were supposed to play and maybe schedule a game with them. So, we might see Cedar Rapids again this year. So.
Yeah, and, you talked about playing this 7 o'clock game. Well, the alternative is you don't.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
exactly
play.
right. This game was not – this is an add-on game for us. Cedar Rapids did not have ice or for some reason wanted to come over here and use our ice last night for their home game. And I said, well, hey, do you want to just stick around and make 2 games out of it? And they said yes. So after being off for a month, this is nice to get 2 games this weekend. So
yeah,
right,
definitely.
Go out live here.
Well, get the sleep out of your eyes, boys.
Yep,
Get the legs warmed up because we're about ready to play some hockey. And at least we didn't have to get in a jacket and a tie like the coaching staff over there. So
Yes.
at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, hell, they were here by 6. So.
Yeah.
Number 18, Leaf. Number 20, 21. And number 3, Campbell. Who's 21? Is that?
21 is Landon Van Arum.
Yep, Landon Van Arum.
And Ben Baxter back on the defense. And Luke Lanigan back on the defense for the Capitals. In net today, number 1. Number 1 in net today is Cullenhan. Yeah.
So this same first line was, high production line last night. So let's see what they can do here.
All right, Capitals with it at center ice. Sends it over to the far side. Mazakowski plays it on the far boards to Campbell, and a loose puck comes right out. Cullenhan with the save. Nice, easy save of Cullenhan. Trickles on net. Capitals have it down below the goal line. Try to chip it off the boards. Now Logston with it. Logston breaks it out to the far side of Meeline. Meeline has it on the far blue line, sends it, dumps it down in deep. Icing, no icing on that call as he is away from the red line, over the red line. Back to the point, Mazakowski with it, fires it, shot, ooh, just went wide past the goaltender. Right idea for the Capitals. Tipped in front, never made it to the net. Now Brown has it for the Rough Riders. He brings it down and shot on net, otherwise that would have been icing. Capitals get it up to Logston. Logston, tough time hanging on to it as he falls down, but Flattery able to dump it down into the Rough Riders into the rink. Played on the far side, now stopped in behind the goaltender, sent on the near side now. Rough Riders get possession of it down on the Capitals' offensive side of the ice. Shot on net, saved by Cullenhan. Now on the far side to play is Brooks. Brooks leaves it there for Davison. Davison able to chip it out of the zone and gets it up through center ice. Brooks chasing after it for the Capitals. Up to Gay. Gay has it now sent over to the far side. And the puck goes all the way down into the Rough Riders' defensive side of the ice. Capitals with it. Gay. Gay fires it. Shot. Save.
Good shot by Gay. Far pad of that goaltender. Looking for a rebound.
Shot on net again. Save. Number 30 for the Rough Riders with a nice save. Get a whistle. 12 left in the period.
Well, early on, just kind of rotating lines here and everybody getting a feel for their legs this morning. And I would imagine they're probably going to be a little heavy today. Late game last night, early game this morning.
Did you get much sleep, Rob?
Absolutely, Tony.
Went right home, went to bed.
Right.
On the near side, played by number 24 for the Capitals, Webb.
I'll blame it on my wife.
Yeah, there you go.
Because she's not here.
She's still home sleeping, isn't she?
Yeah, she was when I left.
Capitals chase after it down on their defensive side of the ice. Mazikowski catches up to it. Baxter in there to chip it out. Gets it to Webb. Webb plays it on the far boards. Long pass over to Noga. Noga brings it down the right side. Looking. Centering pass broken up. Tried to get it to Stambros. And the puck lays flat on the far side of the ice. Now comes Cedar Rapids back the other way. Down into the Capitals into the rink. Picked off by Mazikowski. Mazikowski back up to Noga. Noga over to Stambros. Stambros sidesteps him. And pass gets picked off, but he gets right back to Webb. Webb has it, trying to take it wide. Stays with it, back to the point to Baxter. Fires it, shot on net. Nice shot by Baxter. And the puck comes free, and Cedar Rapids brings it up through the neutral zone, picked off by Baxter. Baxter stays with it up through center ice, now loses it. Picked off by number 18, Leaf, for the Capitals. Sent over to the far side to Van Arum. Rough Riders one-on-one coming back the other way, and Alfred steers them off to the side, and they get a shot towards the net. Callahan with the stop. I don't think that was a save as it was going wide.
Yeah, he kind of reached out of his net to grab that.
Rough Riders win the face-off. High slot, steered off into the near boards.
Good job by defense knocking those players off the puck there.
Capitals have it on the far side to Campbell. Campbell trying to get it up to Leaf. Cedar Rapids making a line change. A few players came off their defensive core. Capitals pick it off. Logston with it, tries to skate in between them, but not much luck as he was trying to skate in between 4 Cedar Rapids players as the Capitals are making a line change. Rough Riders bring it all the way down on the Capitals in the rink. Capitals able to steer it out, try to get it up to Meline.
Got a lot of neutral zone hockey right now. Players doing a good job on both sides of knocking guys off the puck, and it's a good forechecking going on here by both teams.
Capitals able to get it down in the Rough Riders defensive side of the ice. Logston plays it on the near side. Centering pass back out to the defense. Mazikowski with it, and he backhands it back down deep into the zone. Played by Logston. A little help by Meline. Meline gets knocked down, sent over to the near side, or the far side to Lanigan. And his pass gets picked off. Here comes the Rough Riders back the other way. And Lanigan just gets freight trained. I think he rolled a couple of times. Shot towards the net. Callahan steers it off to the side. Played by Mazikowski up to Meline.
Capitals doing a good job of just cycling the puck out of their zone and clearing the zone.
Capitals with it down below the goal line to Mazikowski.
Just as I say that, they turn it over.
Yeah. That's the way it always happens. Capitals have it up to Tanner Gay. Gay with it on the right side. Shot save. Baxter and Brooks back out on the ice for the Capitals. That's another thing I've noticed a little bit more in this games like yesterday and today. Quick line changes, Rob, and
yeah, you're really going to need that today because you have two teams that haven't played in a while, and you play a late game last night, and that lactic acid in those muscles build up a little bit and haven't really had time to recover. So you can't take long shifts today.
Oops, I got to get my instant replay going, Rob. Just happened to glance down and notice I am not recording. There we go.
Well, luckily, the only replays we're getting right now is some pretty good defensive play by both teams.
Back to play to Baxter. Baxter shot it wide. Steered down by Webb. Webb has it to the far side of Stambros. Back to Webb. Webb plays it off that half boards. And the Capitals turn it over. Rough Riders just having a tough time moving that puck up through the neutral zone. Sent over to the far side, played by Webb. Capitals keep it in on the boards. And boy, nice job by Brooks. Brooks keeps it alive at the blue line. I thought that was going to go 1-on-2 coming back the other way.
Both teams having kind of trouble controlling the puck right now. And
ooh, shot on net, save. And Stambros gets knocked down. Here we go, a little pushing and shoving after the whistle. And Noga gets in there. And we're going to see if I get that on replay here.
I don't understand the reason why that.
Here we go, seeing the replay there. Stambro gets knocked down, and then player gets tripped over him, and then a melee happens in front of the net.
And I don't understand why why Stambro's going in the box. He didn't do anything except get shoved onto the ice, and then the guy tripped over Stambro trying to go over him, and wow. Well, I think a player trying to defend himself as he's on the ice, and the player jumps back on top of him.
Capitals Lanigan with it. 5-on-5 hockey, coincidental penalties. I'm assuming both roughing penalties.
One was a slash.
Oh, okay. One was a slash. All right. Thanks, Rob. I wasn't even looking.
The Cedar Rapids player got the slash, and
maybe Stambros with a rough.
Stambros was a rough, yeah.
Nice block by Leaf. Puck goes out back down, and the Rough Riders in the rink. Chasing after it is Campbell. Campbell. And now Van Arum chasing after it. Yep, 21. Capitals staying spread out here on their defensive side of the ice. Or their offensive side of the ice. I was thinking of Cedar Rapids defense. Rough Riders back the other way, down into the Capitals into the rink. Steered off into the corner, tried to go in between Leaf and Lanigan, didn't happen. Now battle in front of the net with Alford. Sent over to the far side. Played by Leaf. Right up against the Capitals boards. Rough Riders bring it down in the Capitals in the ring. Number 29 stays with it. Centering pass out front, broken up, and could not get the second shot off by the rebound as the Capitals clear it off to the side. Puck goes down through the high slot. Kept in at the blue line. Shot saved by Cullinan. Nice shot by number 29 for the Rough Riders. Puck's loose at center ice. Rough Riders bring it down into the Capitals by Lanigan. Lanigan has it in behind his own goaltender, Cullinan. Up to Logsden. Logsden to Flattery. Some of these guys probably think they're playing junior Buccaneers. They probably haven't played this early in the morning for a while. Since
I told you before, this is probably the earliest game that I can remember playing since Pee Wee's,
yeah.
I think.
I'm surprised the Pee Wees didn't have a game at 7 this morning here.
Right.
On the far side, Mazakowski with it. He dumps it back down, and the Rough Riders into the ring. No icing. Icing waved off.
It's usually in those out-of-town tournaments when you're in Omaha and the Des Moines teams get those early Sunday morning games or something, and you don't always get the favorable schedule when you're over there.
Tanner Gay carries it in deep on the right-hand side, stays with it, right on the top side. The puck goes all the way down, and the Rough Riders in the rink. Capitol's able to make a line change, try to catch the Rough Riders in deep. And so far, they're doing a good job keeping the puck down in their offensive side of the ice. And now Cedar Rapids able to chip it out, and that's going to be icing on the Rough Riders. And Stambros and Patterson out of the penalty box. Face off to the stick side of Rough Riders goalie. Capitals win the face off. And it's a foot race back the other way. Alford gets a stick on it. Couldn't turn it the other way. Fuller with it for the Rough Riders. Back to Weber. Fires it. Oh, just shot goes wide. Number 29 for the Rough Riders. Just shot it wide past Cullinan.
Yeah, Cullinan was a little bit screened on that through that. It didn't really until the last second, but
Capitals with it.
Luckily it was wide.
Yeah, Capitals with it now. Here comes Alfred. Alfred up through the center ice. Shot just goes wide past the goaltender. Wicked bounce off the glass, and the Capitals keep control of it. Rough Riders with it. They turn. That's going to be icing on the Rough Riders again.
Yeah, I'd just like to see the Capitals right now do a little bit more puck control, and they're getting the time and space in the offensive zone a little bit. Just work the puck around a little bit. You know, we're kind of slapping at the puck and get that puck, either get a pass or get it going to the goal. And I think the key is, I think Spring's probably going to tell them here between periods is start throwing the puck at the net, guys.
Most definitely, and that was the goal last night. And we saw it in the varsity game as they came out in that third period and threw a lot more shots at the goaltender. Webb with it in behind the Cedar Rapids goalie, right out in front. Shot, goal!
Great feed by Webb there to who was that scored that? It was
there's the replay of
number
it.
15.
Stambros.
I think it was Stambros that got that goal.
Oops. Play it again.
Play
it one more time here, Rob. Yeah, the guy left him all alone. Stambros just camped right out there in front of the net.
Just a good job by Webb reversing that puck and right to the stick of Stambro, right on net.
So number 15, Jay Stambros with the goal. Capitals up 1-0. .117 left. Here comes Chase one more time. Backhand crossbar, and they're going to call it a goal.
Yeah, I think it went under the bar, hit the back bar, and came out.
Hopefully, I get it here. Did I back it up too far? Nope, I didn't. So here we go. It's going to bring it back the other way. We're going to see the goal as he gets around the defenseman. And a backhanded shot. And it's a goal.
It was an in and out goal, so I can see why you would think it would hit that crossbar. But
go one more time on that.
And kind of just like we talked about, throw pucks at the net, you know.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
Well, and he knew that he had scored, you know, before the referee even.
Yes.
He had his stick up in the air before the referee had his hand motioning that it was a goal. And sometimes players could buy that, you know, from the referee. But I, you know, the way that looked, it looked like it was in. You know what, Tony? Good 7 o'clock crowd
Yes.
here.
Yeah, it is. I know. I was thinking that earlier here. As the period is just about ready to expire, 10 seconds remaining. And we'll get you some shots here on net, too, as this expires, and I'll get the ticker updated. Oh, Stambro's unassisted on that last goal because it was on a turnover.
Jay Stambro having a game so far.
Yeah, don't piss him off. Put him in the penalty box. He'll,
Right. Come out and start scoring on you.
All right, shots on net. Capitals out. That's backwards, I think. Let's look down here. Save. So Capitals out shooting the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders 8-2 after 1 period of play.
Yeah, there was early on. It was a lot of neutral zone hockey and not a whole lot of offensive presence early in the game for either team. And Capitals kind of turned it up here at the end of that first period and controlling the puck a little bit more in that offensive zone and rewarded with 2 goals.
A lot of people saying good morning to us, and good morning to everybody out there listening. You guys are probably home. Nice warm house. At least that snow wasn't coming down this morning, Rob. And,
well, Robert Crowley in Brownstown, I mean, they're a little bit, they got to sleep in a little bit more than we did, but
they're up having their donuts. They're probably their Little Debbie snack cake chocolate donuts and a cup of coffee this morning.
Well, hell, why not a vanilla Christmas tree?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I should have brought some this morning. Didn't even think about it.
Well, you know,
I don't have any, tell you the truth. My truck is empty right now.
Well, you know, I think during all this COVID time, people are afraid to be sharing food and all that. But that kind of puts a damper into our Sunday morning breakfast thing, doesn't it?
You know, I had a board meeting last week, and that got talked about, and I thought hard about it yesterday. I'm like, yeah, we better just see how things go. We better not jinx ourselves. We better just let it lay and not bring donuts. And I about got up and went and got Krispy Kreme donuts for everybody this morning, but I didn't do it. All right, Capitals back at it. Shot saved by Cullinan. Cedar Rapids wearing their dark jerseys going to your right on the screen, and the Capitals wearing their white going to your left on the screen.
Cullinan right on his point there, and easy save for him.
Face-off won by Cedar Rapids. Patterson with it. Now chipped it towards the net. Sent over to the near side. Back out. Shot on net. Save. Cullinan. Oops. I see I spelled something wrong up there. Change that Y to a F or a T. There we go. That looks better.
Again, we don't have their engineer.
Yeah, we need a young high school kid or some college kid. That would be our engineer. Capitals with it on the near side. And sorry, folks, puck's left playing surface.
It's got, usually a higher intern. So, we get some high school intern that wants to be in media relations or something and have them come up here and do some of this.
I should reach out to some of my Channel 8 friends and see if they have anybody. Channel 8, Curtis Gertz, old Des Moines Capital parent.
Yeah.
Rough Riders with it on the far side, doing a good job keeping it down in Capitals' defensive side of the ice. And as soon as I say that, Capitals chip it out, bring it out to center ice. Back up to Davison. Davison to the far side. Shot on net, save. Adams comes in and puts a shot on net.
Goalie juggled that just a little bit and was able to recover right before got another whack at it. But little bit of jawing between teams at the bench there.
Oh, there was. I was yawning. Capitals picked it up on the neutral zone and tipped off into the Cedar Rapids bench. Get a whistle, 13:46 left.
A lot of that ice over there by those benches is pretty rough.
Yeah, you know, I noticed last night after our Capitals game was over, the ice crew here was over there working on that side of the ice right in front of that bench there. So there must
visitor bench?
Yeah, there must be something funny going on there with the ice. And Capitals with it now. Webb brings it in. Shot on net. Save. Backhand shot. Goal!
Is that Stambro again?
I think Stambro's with a hat trick.
I mean, just Mr. Opportunity. Webb fires
Yes, it is. Stambro's with a hat trick.
Yeah, Webb fired it on. Rebound. Backhanded rebound in for the goal, and Mr. Stambro has a hattie.
There, one more time. We're looking at it one more time. And just I think 3 backhanded goals.
Yeah, well.
I don't see his parents here this morning.
Well,
they were sitting right down in front of us yesterday.
You're going to have to make them buy beer on a road trip because the lounge here.
And we're going to get a whistle.
Well, if the Stambros are listening, hat trick by Jace. Great job. I mean, the last goal was a putback opportunity. The other two, you know, really good pass on the first goal by Jackson Webb to him, and second one he took by himself unassisted, and that one again just being, you know, I always say, you know, kids, it seems like Stambro's been all around the puck, but that's because he's moving without the puck and getting himself in position to get those putbacks.
Back out to center ice comes Baxter with it across the blue line. Fires it, shot, save. A nice shot by Baxter, sent on to the near side. Played by Leaf. And the Rough Riders clear it out. They bring it down, and the Capitals enter the rink. Rough Riders with it, trying to get something to click down on the offensive side of the ice.
And I just like the way we're playing defense. It seems like all our guys are trying to match up with a guy coming down the ice, picking up guys, not leaving guys all alone to come down the slot. Just doing a heck of a job of seeing those guys coming down the ice and playing like a man-to-man here.
Capitals with it down below the goal line, played by Leaf. And the Rough Riders break it up out of the zone. A little pass. Oh, we got 2 players are going to go to the penalty box here. Leaf is going to go for the Capitals.
And he's going to extend that lead on the penalty minutes, you know.
And Fowler for the Rough Riders. Yeah, he is.
Those two got together and a little roughing, and referee didn't like it, trying to keep the game under control, said both you guys go have a seat for 2 minutes.
5-on-5 hockey. Flattery out there for the Capitals. Meeline. Logston on the front side. On the back side, Lanigan and Mazakowski. Capitals chasing after. Mazakowski picks it up in behind Cullinan and moves it down below the goal line. Leaves it there in the corner. Capitals able to move it. Almost moved it forward as Logston took a fall, loses his edge.
Kind of did a pirouette, you know.
Boy, there's a lot of snow out there.
Yeah, down by both goalies, and I mean really all over the ice now.
Capitals with them. Mazikowski plays it. I wonder if I'm not a water guy, but I wonder if the city of Urbandale has changed something in their water lately. I mean, they use city of Urbandale water here to flood it, and
yeah,
I wonder if it's just something they've added to it. Shot on net, save.
Well, and it's been unseasonably warm here of late,
Yep.
and now just this morning it's a little bit colder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is going to be the first day we don't get above freezing in a long time. Face off to the stick side of the Rough Riders goalie. Adams with the face off. Out there with Tanner Gay and Davison, Alford and Baxter. Rough Riders with it on the near side. Sends it up through center ice. Picked off by Baxter. Baxter has it now. Retrieves back into his defensive side of the ice. Now the Capitals bring it 2-on-1, coming back the other way. Adams with Tanner Gay, and shot on net, save. No rebound as the young netminder for Cedar Rapids hogs it up and leaves nothing.
Tanner Gay had a step on that guy in front of him. Been able to see that pass coming across. May have been able to get it to him.
Capitals win the faceoff. Back to play it is Baxter, and a loose puck comes free back out to center ice. Tanner Gay with it now. Puck goes all the way down into the Cedar Rapids in the rink. Nice hard hit by Davison. Rough Riders pick it up, number 15. And number 15 brings it across the blue line for the Rough Riders. 9:27 remaining in the period. Capitals up 3-0 thanks to number 15 for the Capitals. 3 goals this morning. Feels like tonight, doesn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
You can't tell.
Like we never left the rink.
Being inside the dark Buccaneer Arena, you can't tell if it's night or day outside. So Capitals have it now up to Adams. Adams dumps it down into the Rough Riders in the rink. Puck goes wide. Noga chasing after it. Rough Riders come up with it. They turn and burn and bring it back the other way. Here comes the Rough Riders on the right-hand side, and Stambros comes in with the hit. Stambros comes up with it, digs it out of the pile, and now 2-on-2 coming back the other way. 3-on-2 trying to get it to Stambros. Stambros looking for the 4th goal of the evening. Shot, goal! And Webby puts it home.
That was identical to the first goal. But it was just in reverse that Stambro backhanded it around the goal to Webb, and Webb puts it in the net. So, boy, I tell you what, that combination tonight, that line is the line for today, because yesterday it was that first line, and this Webb, Stambro, and who's the other guy on that line? They're really getting it done today.
Is it Noga?
Noga, yeah, Noga's on this line here, and I tell you that that's always a mark of a good team is when one line's not getting it done, the other line picks it up, and boy, the Capitals, some good young talent, showing here and across the board for the Des Moines Capitals.
Goal! I didn't even see it, so hopefully we get replay here. So,
well, I think usually the guy that gets the goal is the first one in line for the handshakes. The team always lets that guy go first.
That came back to the point,
number
and
27.
Brooks is going to get that. Play it one more time here. That's a nice face-off win by the Capitals, getting it back to the point, and the Capitals make it 5-0 hockey game. Yeah, that was a nice night.
I didn't hear who the assist was.
Landon Van Arum was one of them.
Van Arum got it.
Yep. They're making me work over here, Rob.
Well, just as I say about that other line getting it done today, the line that got it done yesterday starts building their stats up a little bit and their points with that. Goal by Brooks and assist by Van Arum. And the Capitals jump out to a huge 5-0 lead here with 7:45 to go in the second period. Capitals bringing it into the zone once again. Tries to center that pass from the point.
Oh, they gave it to Mason Brooks. Is that who we said got it?
Yep.
Okay,
yep,
all right.
Mason Brooks and Landon Van Arum with the assist.
All right, I think the ticker is updated. So Capitals with it on the far side. They dump it down in. Shot on net, save. I'm going to run out of space on the ticker down there, Rob.
Right. This is going to be continuous goal scoring update.
Capitals with it on the defensive side of the ice. Gets it up to number 9, Logsdon. Logsdon brings it across the blue line.
Well, pretty soon we'll erase some of the other ones.
We'll erase the first 3 that Stambro got, and we'll make room for the rest
Right.
of them. Back out to the point. Baxter with it now. Fires it. Shot, save. Capitals with it on the far side, trying to wrap it around Flannery. And he gets a backhanded shot on net, saved by the netminder. Puck comes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Chasing after it is Big Ben Baxter. Leaves it there for Meeline. Meeline up to Logsdon. Logsdon has the top of the circle, loses it. Sent onto the near side, played by Baxter. Baxter keeps it in. Barely now, it trickles free. Couldn't hang on to it there. Capitals kind of getting bunched up there, coming back down to the defensive side. Now they spread out. Baxter in behind the net. Rough Riders control the puck. Puck comes free, back out to center ice. Patterson with it for the Rough Riders. Leaves it there for Brown, tied up on the near boards. Baxter trying to dig it out. And the Capitals do get it out. Tanner Gay does. He brings it down, and the Rough Riders in the rink. Tanner turns. Oh, man, Tanner had a shot there. He's kind of hoping he would shoot that, Rob. Back the other way. Here comes Brown with it for the Rough Riders. Fires it, shot, never made it to the net. And steered off in the corner. Tanner Gay picks it up. Oh, and man, Tim Terrell goes down again. He went down yesterday hard.
Tim Terrell's like...
He's tired of this shitty ice out there.
Right, and he's on the wrong side of the ice today.
4:57 left in the period.
He's like, I'm going to the other side.
Oh, he did, yep. I don't blame him. Boy, they got that cranked up this morning. We can hear that.
Yeah, I think we can hear that in Brownstown.
Yeah, Brownstown could hear that music. Capitals with it up to Adams. Adams with it on the far side. Hangs with it. And I don't think, I'm going to jinx it here, we haven't had any power plays or penalty kills yet. Just coincidentals, right?
Yeah, just coincidentals.
Capitals with it. Shot towards the net. That was Davison took a shot. Just went wide of the goaltender on the far side to Noga. Capitals pick it up. Webb has it now. Webb down on his defensive side of the ice. He turns and sets up in behind Callahan. Sent over to the far side of Stambros. Gets it to Noga on the right-hand side of the ice. Leaves it there at the blue line. Players falling down all over the place.
Right.
And now I think it's puck is in somebody's breezer.
Why not?
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it pops out. Got caught in the number 4 for the Rough Riders. McNulty.
You know, kind of just like yesterday, you know, you get to the end of this second period where the ice needs scraped and some of these guys' legs are getting tired.
Yep.
It's a little bit of sloppy play on both sides.
Chasing after, down on the right-hand side, or left-hand side. Rough Riders pick it up in behind Capitals goaltender Callahan. Shot towards the net and never made it. Callahan had it covered. He went down, but puck never made it to the net. Now 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Noga with it on the far side. Leaves it there for Stambros. Stambros back to Noga. Noga to Brooks.
Good puck movement here by the Capitals.
Back to Stambros. And the Rough Riders able to dig it out and bring it back the other way. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot just goes wide, number 15 for the Rough Riders. Shoots it wide. Here comes the Caps back the other way. 2-on-2 picked off by number 15. And there's 73 out there for the Capitals. Or not, for the Rough Riders.
You know, I'm just loving, Tony, watching the unselfish play by this Capitals JV team. You know, they're looking to get a guy, you know, the puck. Nobody's trying to do too much.
Yeah, Rob, I agree.
Passing or shooting, that's hockey. You know, not too many guys trying to carry the puck in and dangle with the puck.
Capitals with it now. Campbell has it. Campbell leaves it there. Van Aram. And puck's right in front. Shot on net. Shot save again. Shot. Goal! Van Aram with the 6th goal of the evening, or this morning.
And he just kept whacking at it, and he just kept with it. And I think on his 3rd try, it went in.
Yep, you're exactly right. There's the replay for it. And on his 3rd try, we'll count them again. There's 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd try. Yep, nice job.
Backhand, forehand.
So number 21.
So do we have a continuous clock at this point?
Yep. Yep, they did do it. So that's a way to make up some time since we started late this morning. Assist by Campbell and Leaf. Is this where I start deleting the first goals for our ticker?
Yeah, I think so. we know the kind of morning Mr. Stambros had.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let me add some more, so we'll see how it scrolls across. 1:17 left in the period. Face off to the stick side of Callahan. Leaves it for Lanigan. Lanigan has it in behind his own goaltender. Back up to Meeline. Meeline with it on the far side, down on the Capitals' offensive side of the ice. Ooh, hard hit there. Ben Baxter with a hard sandwiched hit there, and he's headed to the players' bench, and he's
a little shaken up there.
We'll see.
Ben's a tough kid.
Yeah.
He'll shake that off, but he got kind of sandwiched there by 2 guys.
And I think he's just he's still yelling. He's yelling at number 13 out there, I do believe, and I think Ben Baxter will come back with a hard hit.
Well, maybe his memory will lapse a little bit during this scrape. But
yeah.
I doubt it.
I doubt
he's going to remember who got him.
He knows who hit him. Let's see. We'll get shots here. That's going to do it for 2 periods of play. Capitals out shooting the Rough Riders 16-9 after 2 periods of play.
Boy, and it seems like a lot more than that. But, you know, Capitals making every single shot count. I mean, 6 goals off of 16 shots. So Good job with them, and making it harder and harder for me to write down who's our stars of the
Yes,
game.
I was thinking of that a little bit ago.
Because, well, I got one guy in mind anyway.
Yeah.
So great job by the Capitals first 2 periods.
All right, we'll be back with third period action in about 15, 20 minutes. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals Hockey live on, I think we're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube today. Getting ready to start the third period as the Capitals have been on fire here in the first two periods. 6 goals total. Jay Stambros with 3 goals with a hat trick, first 3 goals. Jackson Webb with a goal, Mason Brooks with a goal, and Landon Van Arum with a goal. All right, Rob Paulus and I just getting ready to bring you third period action. Rough Riders wearing their dark jerseys going to your left on the screen. The Capitals wearing their white going to your right on the screen. Up 6-0 period. Offsides right off the bat. Capitals come in offside. Capitals lose the face-off there. Out there for the Capitals, Leaf, Van Arum, Campbell, Landican, and Baxter out there icing on the Capitals. Run clock in the third period. 6-goal lead in this league is a run clock.
Well, that's good to catch up on some time.
Yeah, that's catch. Yeah, I was told when I booked this games this morning or last week, whatever it was. Men's league hockey starts tonight or today, and they said I was told make sure you guys are off at 11 o'clock, and then we end up starting 10 minutes late this morning. So should be able to catch that back up and still be off in time. And the ice arenas have a tough time scheduling things now as they try to make a half hour in between us getting done with the ice and the next group coming in because of COVID. So.
Yeah, it's a little bit more scheduling nightmare for them. But, you know, the good thing about it is the ice is starting to get used. So, you know.
Face off to the stick side of Cullinan. And the Capitals win the face off. Meeline with it on the left-hand side. Brings it all the way down to the Cedar Rapids into the ring.
I would imagine a lot of ice arenas around the country are suffering a little bit, you know, and
boy,
it's such a seasonal sport as it is, and you hate to see them ice arenas lose a ton of revenue because of it.
And yeah, this ice arena here, the ownership of the Buccaneers, my hat goes off to them. Has kind of sloppy play here going on. You know, in a couple of our meetings after the storm here in August, shot on net, save, calling in. Nick Cedar said the easiest thing for us to do right now is close the building. That's the easiest and smartest thing to do, most financial thing to do. And they did not want to close this building. They wanted to keep this open, try to get it repaired so the Capitals have ice and youth hockey. There's over 600 youth hockey players here in Des Moines Youth Hockey, or even more than that, and that's one thing Nick Cedar said he didn't want to do is take away hockey from the youth players. So,
well,
hats off to that organization.
That's the testament to their commitment to hockey in Des Moines, and you know, you're right. The easy thing to do would be to fight for them financially to close it, but you know, good for them, and that's awesome.
And then they get stuck with the COVID to add that on top of it. Not able to have their home games here at Buccaneer Arena. Been playing down at Fargo, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully things get better. I was just talking to one of the parents here in between periods, and the COVID thing, thank God there's a vaccine out there, but
See, and I'm glad you're
I don't
telling
know.
that story, Tony, because a lot of people don't know that behind-the-scenes stuff of what kind of organization the Buccaneers are and what kind of organization Capitals are, and everybody in that hockey community is, not necessarily looking at, yes, they have to watch their bottom line, but at the same time, what is their commitment to the community? What's their commitment to youth hockey and all that? So thanks for telling that story, because that's wonderful.
And then due to COVID, there's no concession stands here. That means no alcohol sales. And our Capital family likes to have their cold beer during our games, and that's a great revenue for the Buccaneer organization. And, like I say, the easiest thing would be not even to play, but they're allowing us to play, and they're taking it in the shorts there, not having concession stands open either, but that's due to COVID. But anyway, back on the play here, back and forth, both goalies maybe with a save there while we were talking. Capitals pick it up in behind the goal line, played by Lanigan, sent over to the far side to Noga.
Not a whole lot going on here,
No,
folks.
not a lot going on.
And all of us talking about everything else, but
I think
at least we're not talking about dog poop yet.
Yeah, that's not yet. Nope. We don't have to. It snowed. It covered it up. Sent over to the far side. Cedar Rapids brings it down into the Capitals in the rink, chasing after it. And you talk about us, the Cedar Rapids team, that people listening, and they were not able to keep their ice over there, and that's a beautiful facility over there. So I hear they're doing some nice renovations to it.
I think they said funny thing is, I stopped across the street at that Hy-Vee Fresh Food Mart last night, and the guy in there working was from Cedar Rapids, and he was asking me who won because he had some friends come in there that he recognized from Cedar Rapids before the game.
Oh, that's fun.
A small world, but he was telling me the high schools up there haven't been able to open, and just one of them, I think just one of them is recently going to be able to open, and one of the other high schools won't even be open until the end of January.
Wow.
That's how much damage was done up there.
Wow. Capitals, Rough Riders with it. Patterson spins. And while we were talking, there has been no action on the ice. It's been kept to the outside.
A little back and forth.
Back and forth, and not even in. There's the first shot we've really seen there. Cedar Rapids puts a shot on net, saved by Callahan. That's the first shot we've seen here since they started this period. A really true shot, I guess. Cedar Rapids with it. Top of the circle. Fires it. Shot. Never made it to the net. Campbell picks it up and brings it back the other way. Leaf has it up through center ice down into the Rough Riders in the ring.
And Callahan hasn't taken a ton of shots tonight.
Yep.
But he just seems pretty relaxed in goal right now. And,
Yep, he's doing his job. Back up to the near side, Logston with it. Back on the far side, Capitals play it on their own bench. Oh, almost too many men on the ice for the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders.
Yeah, and this period's going fast. We're already about halfway through this period.
Yeah, has there been a stoppage?
I
don't think there's been a stoppage play since we started. Shot on net, save. That was knee line for the Capitals. Send it on net.
Tough shot for the goalie. He had to fight that one off with his blocker.
Back and forth it goes. And icing waved off. Going to keep it rolling here. Capitals pick it up in front of their own goaltender. Send it up on the near side. That was Alfred to send it up to Logston. Back to the far side, played by Brooks. Brooks sends it to the far corner. Alfred trying to catch up to it. Adams for the Capitals off the sideboards.
Well, a pretty clean third
Yeah.
period. You
Yeah.
know, just
3-on-1 coming back the other way. Tanner Gay sent it to Adams. Couldn't get a stick down. Back to plate is Brooks. Brooks to Adams. Centering pass out front. Shot. Blocked. And never made it to the net.
you need that quick wrist shot there and not have to wind up with that.
So we'll get this game closed down and then fire everything back up for the varsity game. Should go a little bit quicker tonight. We're not introducing the entire squad tonight. So this morning. I keep forgetting it's morning time.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's morning. Capitals with it now. Shot on the side of the net. That was number 5, Davison, shot it on the side of the net. We might get our first penalty. Nope, he was looking away. Now we're going to get it. Tanner Gay is going to go to sin bin.
No, I don't know. I mean, Tanner Gay was taking both of them probably. He's taking both.
Both.
Of them.
We're going to send both of them. Still no power.
Tanner was trying to get up and go, and that guy decided to stick his arm out and trip him up again. But there was a little bit of exchange on the ice.
Yeah, Tanner got him first though. But still, Rob, no power play yet.
No. And I was saying it was a pretty clean, third period, and both teams elected to not really play that physical in this third period. It almost Cedar Rapids kind of waving the white flag a little bit,
Mm-hmm. Capitals have it on the far side. Webb sends it down on the Cedar Rapids into the rink. Sent over to the near side. Played by Lanigan. Fires it. Oh! Wow, off the post, off shin pad, off a skate, then off the post. That puck got redirected a couple of times before it got to the goaltender. That's a goalie's nightmare.
Yeah.
Looked like a Frisbee out there.
2 different deflections.
Yeah.
Hard to stop the double deflection.
Capitals bring it back the other way. Stambros with it. Stambros leaves it there for Noga. Webb with it. Webb leaves it. Stays with it. On the far side. Leaves it out there for Noga. Got caught up in his skates. And then no shot. Thought we were going to wind up take a shot there. And Mazakowski. Tough angle to try to keep it in. Had to try to go to the backhand.
There's one of the first whistles of the day. That wasn't a penalty.
Coach Sprague wanted to know if we realized at one time, I know that scoring, it had one of Stanbro's goals, I think it was, that he had out there all left-wing players, all left-handed players. He says, bring that up in your broadcast. First time ever we had all left.
Wow, no, I didn't notice that.
No, I don't notice it either. I guess I could look at it out there now and decide who's left and right-handed, but not as the play's going on if I'm not concentrating on it, I guess. But he wanted to know if we caught that. I said, no, definitely we did not catch that. I did. I said we didn't notice Stambros, all of his shots were backhanded shots, though, that went in.
Yep.
2:30 left in the period, and both players, coincidental penalties, come out. Boy, this period's going fast.
Flying by, and being almost turning 8:30 here, we're going to get that varsity game started on time, probably.
Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it over to Alford. Alford and Baxter out there on the defensive side. On the front side, Leaf, Van Arum, and Campbell. Foot race coming back the other way. Baxter beats him to it, leaves it there for Alford. Nice battle there by Baxter, and the puck comes free all the way down into the Rough Riders in the rink. Leaf rides him into the boards. Into the corner it goes. Van Arum picks it up to Leaf. Back to Van Arum. In behind the Rough Riders goalie, right out in front, and the Rough Riders pick it up, come back 2-on-2. Now it's going to be 1-on-4, it looks like, as the Rough Riders make a line change. That Cedar Rough Riders player had about 3 guys trolling with him. It was looking good, and they all hit the bench at the same time. It was him and all 4 Capital players. 1 minute remaining in the period. Shot on net, goal! And Logsdon, I think, picks up his first goal of the season. Here's the replay here. Logsdon on the rebound and brings it top shelf. One more time. So nice goal by Logsdon.
Good for him getting in the action in his first goal of the season.
All right, Rob, give me just a second before you say that. Let me just there we go. Ben Meeline with the assist on that with Mazakowski. All right, Rob, what do you got for me?
Well, stars of the game, at that number 3 star, I'm going to put Van Arum in there. Along, probably tie. I'm going to give you a tie for 3rd star because.
What number is Van Arum?
Van Arum, okay, I knew you would ask me that.
Oh, I'm looking for it. Van Arum. I was thinking 41, but that's not right.
Oh my gosh, I can't even find it on the
right. Oh, there he is, number 21. All right, Van Arum.
21
yep.
Van Arum.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to give Noga a nod for the 3rd star. He had 3 assists in today's game. So Van Arum had a goal and an assist. And then the number 2 star, I'm putting at Jackson Webb. On the, had a really good game. A lot of good stuff he was doing. Had a goal and I think 1 assist or maybe 2 assists. And
Jackson
then of course,
Webb. Hang on here. Let me get Jackson Webb up there. I've lost him. There we go. Jackson Webb there, 2nd star.
And then, of course, I got to put at the 1st star the guy with the hattie today and an assist, Jay Stambro. Nice job by him getting his first hattie as a Capital, I believe.
Yep.
And had an assist as well, so a nice 4-point game for him. Good job by the JV Capitals coming in here this morning. Just business, taking care of business, 7-0 game, and good job by our goaltender
there you
as
go.
well.
I was just going to say that. Yep, and he was right up there to be one of the stars, but he'll get it one of these days. But Collinhan with a nice shutout today, so
it's a nice problem to have when you're trying to figure out stars of the game because everybody stood out today as just playing a good team effort. So good job by them.
All right, guys, we'll be back. 10-minute warm-up here for the Capitals varsity team, and then it's great. So probably 30 minutes from now, be back with varsity action. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey.